Will has to tell the alligator, baby
Oh,
crocodile
my.
story, baby gator thing.
Well, when we worked at RCA, it was a atrium in the middle of the building, you know. RCA was a huge complex, and there were buildings around, you know, kind of like a little park area. In the center of it was a pond. Had goldfish in it, plants all around it, and we always look at it and say, one thing this is missing since it's down here in Florida, it needs an alligator out there. So that's what started it.
Yeah.
We went looking for an alligator. Took his canoe, and we paddled up to the Waxahachie, I think it was.
Yep.
And down all these little tributaries looking for alligator. And we finally see one starting across the creek. And we paddled over there real quick. Yeah, a little baby one. We could see him in the water, he's about that long. Well, no, he's
He's a little tiny
little
guy,
one.
yeah.
Anyway, paddled across there, so we paddled over there, and it's real muddy, and there's mangrove roots, you know how they are.
Yeah.
And we climb out on the bank he's on one side of this mangrove tree, and I'm on the other side, and this thing kept sticking its head out my side, and then he'd run back through and stick his head out his side. And we were trying to catch it. And finally, he just been my
Where was
side.
his mama?
We didn't even think about that.
Oh,
Actually.
that's crazy.
Anyway, he went back down the side, and I hear this scream. And I go running around there. I said, Dave, you got him? I go running around there. And that alligator's right here.
I got him.
So we go back to the canoe, and all I had was my camera case that I'd taken, and dumped the camera stuff out of it. It was an old ammo case.
Yeah.
We put his hand and the gator down in the box and closed it down until it got dark, and he let go.
Oh, all right.
And, so we got him in the camera case, and we start paddling back. We get to the bank. It's a state park is where we put in. And lo and behold, we paddle up there. Here's one of the rangers from the state park standing there. You remember that? Standing there, he's talking to the people coming in. And the whole time we're unloading everything, putting it in the car, he's talking to us about what we'd all been doing. We're worried about that thing starting to make noise in the box. And he asked about it.
The little guys approach and make, you know, distinctive sound.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we somehow got past that, got it out, got loaded on the car, took off. And we got back to your house, and they had a spare bedroom, a spare bathroom that they didn't use. It had a tub in it, and we kept that gator in that tub a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah. Some weeks, yeah.
Feed him in there until we
Easy to keep clean, just turn the shower on. Open the drain.
till we finally convinced Bobbi.
She was fond of the alligator in the
Well,
bathtub.
all three of us worked there at RCA, so she got one of her large purses. And we took that thing and put it down in the purse, and the three of us walked in, because we had to walk past the guard station to go
Okay.
into work.
And security check
And
station, sign
security
in.
check. Now, going out, they would check everything you had. You had a lunch box or briefcase, they'd open it up, check everything, but going in, they didn't care a whole lot.
Not many people broke in.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we go by, we're walking along, and I look down, and here sticking out of the purse is this alligator's nose. As we walk. And I think Dave jumped it. Anyway, we got in and we let that thing go. And it lived in that pond for years after that.
Wow.
And he got bigger and bigger, too.
What did it eat?
Well,
everything.
yeah, there was a lot of, there's a lot of
Hello?
little goldfish in there.
Uh-huh.
And
Hey.
right next to it was the cafeteria. And people would come out at lunchtime and have little pieces of bread.
We're
and
at,
throw it out there.
David Brendan's. I'll be darned.
That little alligator
Papa
would sit there and
Springs.
wait until there was fish there and bread and he'd go for them.
Oh, wow.
When you get big enough, you eat the goldfish. Never these colored things, these koi.
Oh, yeah.
So they, RCA
Well,
was
okay,
really
do you have
proud
his address in the thing?
of the goldfish. in the pond. And they had a rose garden at
Okay.
one end.
Yeah.
It's,
We'd go catfishing at night in the rose garden. But-
what's your address to come?
It'll be all
She'll be just
Now,
fine.
the parts that Will left out up to this point,
Uh-huh.
is we remember things differently.
right. Yeah, that's the part I worry about.
No, that's okay though. But we're in the canoe and we see the little gator.
Uh-huh.
And the first try, we're out in this open area and the little gator went down to the bottom. And you could see the bottom, you could see the mangrove leaves down there. And I thought, I could jump off out of the canoe and get the little sucker. It didn't work out because the bottom was that real soft
Yeah,
mud.
oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Into the mud.
Up to about here.
Up to, and if the canoe hadn't been there, you had to just kept going in this quicksand crap. And I lost my shoes. See, that was important to my part of the story. I lost my damn shoes.
Wait, you didn't go try to get that man on the boat?
I get back in the boat, and that little gator, he just swam off. And he sticks his head up again, and Will says, here he is. And I kept getting closer, and he ran up on the shore, just like Will said, he's up in these mangrove trees, in the roots, and looking out at us. And I looked in under the roots, and I could see him, he's looking at Will.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, hell, I've got gators before, and he's only a little one.
It's a little-
Totally.
I couldn't see him up in there, but I knew where it was, and I reached up to grab him, and damn, he got a lip lock on my hand, like, you know, and he's got little tiny teeth. But the screaming and yelling part came when he bit me, and I jumped back and stood up on the mud bank in my bare feet.
Oh.
And I'm sliding over oyster shells and slicing
Oh,
my feet.
yeah.
And
Oh, I thought it was an alligator.
I am yelling, because I could see later I could see flaps of meat and mud and crap. So I'm bleeding and crying with an alligator hanging off my hand. And Will's just laughing his ass off at me like, you dumbass, what's the matter with you? It's
Not
okay.
realize that your feet were all shredded.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have taken that alligator and
I like the
walked.
part about, I like the part about when I said, don't let him go, Dave.
Please let him go. But yeah, like Will was saying, people would throw crap in the goldfish pond, and that little gator, he'd come up and he'd wait right next to the cracker that's
So you have a piece there.
and these little fish would come and he'd grab them, and then as he got older, bigger, he was eating everything that got in there. And then they finally tried to catch him a number of times, and they had these Cuban Mexican.
Oh, that was the best part.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys, they had to clean the pond every once in a while. And they would wade out there, and they would always have to have one of them stand on the bank watching for the gator, because they knew he was there.
Yeah.
And as soon as he'd start swimming out there, like he's coming toward them, they'd scream and all of them race out of the water, turn around. They were scared to death of him.
And he got to be bigger, and
Yeah, he did.
it was,
I've often wondered whatever happened to him, because that plant closed just like
Yeah.
the one here.
right.